What's up you guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, like the subject says, I have the Nike Craft general purpose shoe by Tom Sachs. Now most of you would know that Tom Sachs did the Mars Yard shoes, which are easily in my top 10. Resales through the roof on those pairs. And when the general purpose shoe came out, it came out with a really interesting campaign which said boring. So I think the point of this sneaker was for it to be widely available, and you know, like the name says, a general purpose shoes, you just wear it throughout. Let's look at the box. You have that swoosh down there with Nike Craft in the typical Tom Sachs style. This pair was done in women's sizing, so I actually went down a half size. More on that in a little bit. So you can see right there, it's a US 10 women's size. So it's a UK 7.5, whereas I usually wear a UK 8. And then it says, own less, do more. And the entire point of this sneaker was to get off the hype train and not own too many pairs. You just have this one pair, which is a general purpose pair that you can just beat up. And there was an earlier colorway which was kind of gray with the dark brown midsole and hyper blue pull tabs. But then the one that I managed to get for myself is this dark sulphur or yellow pair. The color code says dark sulphur, white and light cream. So the dark sulphur is all of these yellow bits right there. The cream of course is the midsole, and the white is that massive swoosh. There's some interesting text on the inside of the box as well. As you can see right here, Nike Craft shoes are manufactured to the exact specification of athletes. Pause the video and you can read through it. Alright, so let's get into this pair itself. You know, I had the Nike Internationalist in this exact same, similar colorway, and this is what the pair reminded me of when I saw it first. I got these off Concepts in Dubai. When the pair dropped, obviously they sold out immediately, and then there was a surprise restock of sorts. And the biggest size they had was the one that I picked up, which is a US 10 women's, a UK 7.5. And going by reviews, especially Sean Go, he mentioned that it's better to buy this pair half size down because there is no padding on the inside. Let's go through the details of the sneaker really quick. You have this nice suede toe box right there, and this hyperfused material on the toe area right above the mesh. Now the mesh is supposed to be tightly knit enough to make it water repellent, not really waterproof, but it also helps the sneaker breathe. And the swoosh as well is that hyperfused kind of a thing. It's not stitched on or leather or anything of that sort, kind of a swoosh. The heel counter has that suede. You have it running through the middle over here, and on the back you have the Nike logo debossed on some nice suede. The pop out feature of course is this orange pull tag on the heel and on the tongue that helps you slip this pair on far easier than you normally would. A nice aged kind of a midsole. If you look closely, you can see there's a bit of a texture on it. This is a full length EVA sole though, and this outside is just like a rubber cup sole. And when you look at the outside traction, you have this pronounced waffle design. It reminds you sort of like your trekking shoes. You have the Nike Craft done there, the swoosh and the US patent number. The pair came with only one set of these sail colored laces. You have the suede panel running through your eyelets. And for me the interesting part was the tongue, because the tongue very closely resembles the Mars Yard shoe, because that kind of texture was on the toe box and all of the sail panels on the Mars Yard shoe. And then of course you have your Nike tab right there. And you can see that orange pull tab runs through this lace area and through the Nike tab. The tongue's very lightly, it's not padded really, it's just got double layer of this mesh, so I'm pretty sure it's quite breathable. And on the back of that Nike tab, you have the Tom Sachs branding done right there. Yellow insole with that Nike Craft swoosh. You can see there's a sticker over it. Can I pull it out? I think it's an Ortholite insole, but I'm not sure if I can pull it out. But like you can see on the inside of the pair, there is no padding whatsoever except for the heel area over here, and I think that will also prevent heel slippage. Now from earlier reviews that I've seen, including Sean Go's, what I've heard is that this hypofused area right here on the toe tends to crack within a couple of wears. We'll have to put that to the test and see how that holds up. I was lucky to get this at retail. I'm not sure. I've been picking up bright pairs of sneakers and I'm not really a bright sneaker guy, as you'd see. But let's see, this would make for an interesting just slip on and go to the market kind of a shoe. As beaters, I'm really keen to see how they hold up. Alright, let's slip these on feet to show you what they look like. Alright, thanks for staying all the way to the end of this video, you guys. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit the thumbs up button, and if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay safe. Peace.